forms of God in Bhakti, which on one level are the highest form of devotion, really. So when you call out Hari, and you call really out to Radharani, and she becomes manifested in your heart, and you can actually experience that. It's not just some let us say, philosophical statement. You can experience this by the rise of devotion in your heart. You begin to think, oh, I should connect with the Lord. He should have a more pronounced place in my life. And then Krishna, the God of rasa, of spiritual delight, the playfulness, the playful God, the God of love. And as you chant his name, Krishna, you actually call upon him, and this what he incorporates, what he embodies, that slowly becomes manifested in your life. So you invoke particular forms of the Lord, the Supreme Being, through in these bhakti processes like chanting, and then they become manifested. Their qualities color you, so to say. They enter your consciousness. This is one idea not idea. This is one of the foundational concepts in bhakti. There is the more than human dimension. There is the Lord, and we want to experience. I was a little while ago in Zurich, and I visited the house of Siggy Jung. I always wanted to do this, and there was a very nice inscription over his door, and I'm told he himself did this. It said, "Called or not, he's always there." So whether I call God or don't call him, he's always present. So I thought it was a nice concept, nice idea, but isn't the question, how will I realize him? How will I come in contact with him? So I decided to make my experiment at Siggy Jung's house. There was a bench in the shadow of the house, and it was behind bushes. I heard he had planted the bushes with his own hands, so it was all very Jungian, deeply psychologically inspiring a place. And I sat on the bench, and I said, okay, Jung says, if I call you or not, you are always present. But I don't think many people realize this or can feel you. So let me call you. And I sat down on the bench, and consciously, I want to repeat, consciously or with directed awareness, I began to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, calling out really to Radha and Krishna. And I don't know if it was the blessing of Siggy Jung or just the evocative atmosphere of this place by the lake. When I called out, I could see what the scriptures are describing, that the deities of bhakti are becoming manifest in the heart. I could see them. You would, in the way the bhakti philosophers see it, as a bhasa, a reflection on the mirror of my heart. I could see Krishna in the forest of Vrindavan, and everything reflected on the mirror of my heart. So this is the idea of chanting. Yes, you can chant unconsciously. Yes, you can see it as nice music, or let's all get together and have a nice evening of singing. But I think if you go a step further in bhakti and consciously call out, then you will stand greater chances to experience Him as the reflection on the mirror of your heart. I mean, don't we all reflect what we see, like I see now? Who's here before me? Hari Kirtan with this electrical guitar, and I think immediately of Jimmy Page, a talented guitar player. So his guitar becomes reflected in my heart, but because I have impressions of previously heard music, my mind exchanges Hari Kirtan with Jimmy Page, you know. So I see something in my heart. Isn't that the way human perception takes place? I see something in my perception. It turns into my own personal image, so to say, of what I see. I think we all know the world is not really what I see. The world is what I am. You know, how is my consciousness? And then, according to the consciousness, I perceive reality. So in Bhakti, we call out for the deities of Bhakti, and they become manifested in our hearts, and that's a wonderful experience, an experience of light, of divinity, of clearing our heart from material impressions, of hope, of inspiration, of, dare I say, of bliss. I think most of us are deadly afraid to be happy, but this can happen as you invoke the deities of Bhakti, and as they become manifest in your heart, you become blissful. So, good. On Monday is the appearance day of one particular deity of Bhakti. Balaram, please repeat after me. Balaram, yes. Bala means strength, and Ram is also a divine name. It means transcendental delight or happiness. So the deity of Balaram stands for giving us strength, but not just willpower strength of happiness when we are delighted in. And I think that's very important. See, in this world, everything always diminishes, it goes down. This is our situation. We have a car. We are very satisfied with the inside of the car. There are enough seats for all of our friends. But the car, the outside, the motor is not so good any longer. It has 200 plus, 200 or?
240.
What?
240
kilometers. And it shows signs of deterioration. There are always these things, you know, things break down. Everything in this world, not only cars, houses break down, relationships break down if we don't care for them. Our own spiritual practice may wane and become thin. May have been thick at one time. Everything goes down in this world by the law of diminishing quality. Now, we do need strength in our spiritual life, because also that goes down. Our enthusiasm, our dedication, our, clarity on our spiritual path. It can easily be compromised in this world, as all know who are doing regular spiritual practice. So Balaram is that deity who protects us from this deterioration, which we all are subjected to in this world. And therefore, Monday is the day when we try to recharge our spiritual batteries and develop more strength. So if you want, I know Monday is not Saturday. Saturday we are a little bit more Monday we may have to work, but if you can make it over, there is one ceremony which we will celebrate, the Abhishek. You're most cordially invited to come. It will give a boost or a support for your spiritual strength, and I think you will fly afterwards. Fly is maybe not the right word. What I want to say is you will rise in your consciousness, but also the level of your spiritual strength will rise. I don't really know what is our program. When do we start here on Monday? At 4 o'clock we will start. So our house is open, and hopefully some more good clouds will come and some more rain will come. It will become more cool. That is what we will do. So now we will start a kirtan. I might not have the opportunity because after the kirtan everything goes very fast. I want to say in closing, I'm very, very happy. Today is our Sadashiva has come again with the future of life. His two wonderful children. Your son has a wonderful haircut. Money me looks like a goddess, already. Maybe God doesn't behave like one all the time. So thank you for coming. Sadashiva found this temple, and for 10 years he kept all the functions going, even in the most difficult times, that is the COVID times. He steered the ship through this time which created so much separation between people. Wonderful. And I think in 1.5 weeks or 1 week he will go where the reindeers are walking in Latvia. So, yes, and also we see today our Sanibani Krishna. He's a coach actually and a musician. Okay, so we will sing now. It will be a little bit different. It will be mindful kirtan. We will invoke now deities. I do hope they come.